Field is set, ready to run. Stand by for a start. And they're racing. Give them a cheer, Australia, wherever you're listening. What a win in a cup we'll never forget.
Welcome back to the Reggies Punt Show. You're here with three blokes who could have been anything but decided to have fun instead. You know what we should do? Win some bets.
Yeah, we were just talking about that before the thing, and I'm like, you know what? I'd love to fucking win a bet.
Three blokes who decided, could have been anything, but decided to win a bet instead.
Yeah,
That'll be, if we win this week, that'll be next week's intro.
And we talked about how the tide comes in and out. It's a very fucking low tide.
It's a long
and
tide.
It's
a king low
It's ready
tide.
to turn, please, for some of
Got
us.
to turn.
Just for some of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there won't be any winners getting played.
No.
Yeah, crickets.
As predicted, one of my football sides absolutely drilled me. And it wasn't Hawthorn 60 plus.
No.
They won by almost 70.
It was Brisbane getting humped.
Yeah, they didn't just lose either. They got absolutely flogged.
Embarrassed.
So I deserved it. Just for tipping.
So you probably won't do that for a long, long time.
Yeah,
You've been spooked off that now for fucking another
and
10.
also, sorry about that recording last week. I didn't realise I was recording when I was fucking talking to old mate just before.
Yeah.
Sorry about
well,
that,
it's
guys.
understandable, mate. It's understandable.
I didn't mean it, guys. I didn't mean it.
Yeah.
You know. So anyway, we'll move on. The event, as we said on Tuesday, event at Milton Common. Owners, we're going to meet at Eagle Farm at 10:30 a.m. Rob Archibald is going to be there.
Yes.
So he's flying up just for the Reggies.
How good is that?
legend.
So he'll be there. We'll meet Rob, meet Zamoya, and then we will rip and tear.
Oh,
So-
I'm actually a bit worried. Not worried, but like sort of excited for a big game. And you just know that there's going to be piss sunk
Well, we
early.
haven't, especially yourself. You didn't really have a chance to think and get it keen for it
No,
until the last week or
which
so.
is cool, which is good.
And now it's like, this
crept
is
up.
actually going to be unreal.
That's like this weekend. I'm just going to be at home. I think the missus is going to a wedding. I'm going to chill out, watch a race, and have a bit of a punt Saturday.
Mother's Day, guys.
Watch the
Sunday.
footy.
Sunday.
Shout Becca UFC card Sunday.
Oh, good
for
stuff.
Mother's Day.
She'd love that.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
well, here's your official reminder, Reggies. It is Mother's Day. It is, isn't it? Mother's
it is
Day,
on Sunday.
Sunday.
Yep.
Do not fucking forget.
No.
Go to Woolies and get some flowers now.
Especially anyone coming next weekend.
And even
Otherwise you won't
though
be.
your wife isn't your mother, apparently you just got to do everything for them on Mother's Day. Which is
mother
fair
of-
enough
mother
with
of
your
your
kids. But
Yeah.
do you know what's good? Shout out to fucking schools and shit, because this week Beck's just been flooded with little gifts and stuff that they've all made
perfect.
at school. So
They
great
also
stuff.
used to do like the Mother's Day stalls and Father's Day stalls. So you just be like, take $10 cash
Yeah,
and get
that's what they were
best
doing.
dad in the world. To come.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, he's gonna fucking love that.
They used to do the old fucking roses on Valentine's Day too,
That
and
too,
you'd buy people some and just
Yeah.
not say anything.
From anonymous.
Oh, how many? Some chick would have like 15.
Yeah.
Ask them out in the
I don't know
morning,
if I
dump her at
compliment
lunch.
And then just
You would have been racking them in, mate? You would have had fucking plenty of.
I gave a
roses.
few out.
Did ya?
No stone unturned.
But nah, as far as punting goes, though, I think it's going to be pretty biblical next weekend.
Oh, mate.
It just has to be.
So I think we're going to have to tell Tommy Miles that I don't know how he's going to police this, but it would be we need the listener on next week's Punt show. Oh, unless this bloke wins this week, we don't know.
Yeah, well then he has
If
to
old
come.
mate goes down this week, next week's punter has to be someone coming.
Attending. I agree.
Surely.
Yeah, I agree.
Imagine he'll get chaired
I
off.
want to
Yeah, literally.
I want
He
to
wins.
I want to talk to the old boys and Barbs and Button and that too, and sort of go, hey, if we can, let's try and funnel a lot of the bets on that Saturday.
Yeah,
to really build the event up.
Yeah.
It'll just be better. More bets on that day we can get on.
Grab the microphone, get up front, and just sink
Chirp.
all the boys.
It's
in.
just got, hopefully we can just line it up on one of those weeks where we all just win.
Well, it's due.
Yeah.
Normally
really is.
after a fucking crickets week, we
go
go
all
all
right.
right.
Clean
So
Yeah.
we need another cricket.
Yeah, right.
One more cricket.
I'll see what I can do.
Imagine a double cricket.
A double
Surely
cricket
we'd be on.
into the tide comes in, but it's a fucking tsunami.
She's a kingy.
Yeah, it's coming in quick. Righto, let's have a bet, eh?
Yeah.
We've got probably 10 or so minutes until the Greyhound race at Addington or Eddington
Yeah,
for all
Eddington,
you
New Zealand.
Kiwis. But we'll get into the old boys first. I am going to back, I'm going to go to Gold Coast. So the poor old Gold Coast has had, this meeting is usually always there, the Hollandale Stakes day. But because they just apparently have the most useless track in the world, and they've always got to run
Always
on the
on the
poly.
poly, yeah.
They've sort of had to have it at the sunny coast, and I think they've had it at a venue in Brisbane at some point over the last few years. They may have had it at the Gold Coast in between, but I feel like it hasn't been there, that much in the last 4 or 5 years. So good to see him actually get the meeting back there.
Yep.
Hollandale, it's the big lead up into the Doomben Cup, which we've actually been to the last 2 big Doomben Cups.
The big.
Not this year, we'll be a week early. But I'm going to back number 8, Ilias. So have a look at the record on it.
Which race is it, Gropes?
Gold Coast race 7.
7.
Yeah. The
Came
record.
from Europe last year, didn't it?
Now, this bloke, I'm pretty sure its record, there's something going on with it because if you actually look up the horse, its record's a lot longer and a lot less, like this record it's gotten here is very short. I think it's 14 runs, 9 wins, 2 seconds and a third. And when you look up the horse, maybe I've looked up a different one, but it's had 30-something starts. So I don't know what's happened there.
right.
Whether
When
they've
it was in Europe, I think it was absolutely just raping. It's
But that should still fucking be.
Show
It
up.
should say 30-something starts. You know what I mean? But anyway, 14 starts, 9 wins. All you can go off is that. First up record, never run worse than second in 5 goes, 1,800 metres. Tim Clark, Waterhouse Bot, $6.50. It'll lead him up and has a good fresh record. So just
down to
win.
$6.50 now.
Just be the best
win.
horse.
I
just
swear it
win.
was double digits at one point.
Buckaroo, obviously, I reckon, is the best horse in the race. Faulkner Park, not too bad himself. Boys D'Argent.
Boys.
Bois d'Argent, he'll be up there fighting for the lead as well. So hopefully Elias.
Oh, what about Kovalika, mate?
Oh, God. When is that thing going to win another race?
Why does it keep racing? It's just always $21.
But it must pay the bills.
yeah, well,
because it
Waller would
races-
not put it out if it was a piece of shit.
It races in these big races and runs 5th, 6th, 7th.
Just
It must pay the bills. you know?
always
So-
there.
Anyway, I am going to back Elias 5 units on the NOS at 650. Yes, it was double digits, Jays. Look at that.
Yeah.
11, 10.
Opened very high.
And just got crunched.
10 into 650.
See what you get on the day, because I reckon it might even be lower.
Might get out a bit. But yeah, Buckaroo's the danger, I think. He's
Agreed.
definitely
Agreed.
the class horse. It sounds like you've had a look at this race, Jace.
I have. I've had a look at a couple races in Gold Coast. Mate.
Are you backing anything there?
Yes, I am.
For fuck's sake.
But
Double
I
chance.
can definitely
Yeah.
quickly change it between the champs because I don't want to go against you.
Oh, is it in this?
It's also in the Hollandale.
Nah,
so-
because then that cunt will
Nah,
win,
nah,
and then
nah,
you'll win the
definitely. Yeah,
McChamps.
yeah, yeah.
You fucking you get a win here, mate.
We'll hear from Keato first, though, before we go to you.
Yeah.
Reginald, Keato's confident this week in the old boys. Look, I'm sticking with a couple of gun jockeys to salute with a 2-leg multi at the Gold Coast.
Oh, here we
Let's
go.
bet it out with Neds. Here we go. Gold Coast Race 4, number 3, Boom Talk, Blake Shin, riding an absolute storm at the moment. Into Gold Coast Race 6, number 2, Emirate J-Mac, Say No More. Put them two together and you'll get $19.50. Let's have all 5 units. Happy punting. Come on, the old boys.
Great stuff, Keats. Now,
Well done, Keats.
he did mention Neds there, bet it out with Neds, and as per usual, thanks to them for putting the show on.
Absolutely.
100%.
Always.
I'm just on there on the website here on the laptop
Best bookie
now.
in the game.
Gotta be.
It really
If you
is.
haven't downloaded
in
the
the
Neds
world,
app, take a mirror to bed, wake up yourself.
Download the Neds app, and then you can join our group. You can throw some chat.
Yeah, you can see all these bets we're about to talk
Yeah.
about too.
I actually, did anyone put the bets up?
I did.
Oh, fuck.
did,
I was
yeah.
going to say,
Last Friday.
would have been good if we didn't.
Yeah. I sat there, went through all of them, and then went, why have I done that? But hey, a lot of people follow us in, silly blokes.
Bit of bad luck, that.
Yeah,
Hey,
just a bit.
look, that's punting, boys.
Yeah, not to worry. We'll be back. We'll be back bigger and better. So thanks, Keith. You go, mate.
Right,
Go on.
Here we go. Just
Shit
shit
all over me.
You've gone in a race, I'm going in. Keato's gone in a race, I'm going in. But I am going a 2-leg horse multi at Gold Coast. We mentioned there is some unreal talent there. I'm starting at race 4. Everyone's looking at Boom Talk. Keato's looking at Boom Talk. Infancy, massive win last weekend, paying $19. Nipped Lady Laguna, mate. You would have been stoked about that. But I'm turning towards need some luck. And that I do. Back-to-back wins before it went for a spell last year and hasn't missed a beat in its return. Win over the 1200 at Randwick, same distance here. Mate, the Tommy Berry combo has prevailed 4 times now. So he loves this boy loves him. Bit lighter here, 3 kilos lighter. Barrier 7, paying $4.50 for the win. So I'm adding him in for my first leg. And
Got a story about that when you finished.
Copy. And then in the Hollandale, you mentioned some other huge names, but none bigger than Rockets, mate. Buckaroo. Very short price. J-Max tax. It's obviously going to be probably the classiest horse in this race. It's going down from the 2000 at Randwick, but third up and
Peaking.
in my opinion. 1/3 up last prep as well. So I think J-Mac is the key here to get him back into winning form, and he's just far too classy. So I've multied these. Need some luck and Buckaroo. You're going to get $13, and I'm going to have 2.5 units on it. And then the other 2.5 is a 4-leg AFL multi. I believe I've sniffed value, mate.
Have ya?
Yeah, so the first one is St Kilda versus Carlton. I'm taking St Kilda at the line of +7.5. I think I've tipped them to win, but I think even if they do lose, it'll be a very close one. And then Nasaya, Wanganeen, Malera to have 25+ disposals.
Say that 5 times fast.
Probably won't. Into the Moons versus the Dogs.
Oh.
And
Moons versus cats.
Moons. I was going to say that, but then you're confused with the Geelong.
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
I'm taking Dogs. I think they're absolute value for head-to-head into the Bont for 25+ disposals. So those 4 legs are getting you $8.30, and I'm going to have my other 2.5 on.
I feel like he's put a lot of fucking effort into this week, Tom.
Well, I sat down last night
I like
and
it.
I just
I love it,
The
actually.
boys
really enjoyed
The boys are
what
backpedaling.
I've...
We need to.
Yeah.
I don't know, they just come out, they jumped at me, and I just had this overwhelming sensation tingling in me plums. You don't get it very often, but when the plums start talking, you've got to listen.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to them this week.
So,
Nice.
need some luck.
That I do.
Had it all spieled up first up. Didn't even look at the form. I just went, I need that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need some luck.
Yeah.
And then obviously found a few that I'd looked at the form and fuck. And then it just pisses in and I'm like, fuck.
I think the ownership group was very aware of what they did with the naming there. Like, we can draw some fucking
It was
punters
in the
in here.
champs and I was like, I haven't won a bet in the champs for, I don't know if I have.
Ever.
And I went, right, I'm going to do this and just play off the name. And then I went, oh no, I found this one.
yeah.
Found this one. Oh, yeah.
That'll do.
Hindsight's great, isn't
We'll
it?
hear from Peter.
The
Or
producer
should we do
of
the
Red.
dog? Because it's 4:15.
Oh,
right
it's
in
now,
a
isn't
minute.
it?
I don't even know if I have time to tell you who brings it to us.
Eddington. Oh, no, you
Eddington.
got 0 minutes. Go.
So, all right. Brought to you by Love a Greyhound organisation, ladies and gents. All familiar with it by now. Joe and the team help rehome former racing greyhounds all throughout Queensland. All former racing greyhounds are up for adoption to any loving home willing to give these pups the retirement that they deserve.
Yeah.
If you're not looking to adopt, you can donate for any medicine, food, bedding, all necessities. As little
Yep.
as $2 can be donated if you head to loveagreyhound.org.au. Get around the people, get
Unreal.
around us.
We really appreciate them. We get a race named after us at Rocky every
do,
week. It's
every
great
Wednesday
stuff. We've gone for just classic Juju. The green light's on, number 5, Perfect Harry. He's
Come
the
on,
second
Haz.
favourite.
Let's go the 5.
Just launch.
Come on.
Perfect, Has. We would
Ping,
love a win
he's
here.
come
He
out
has
late.
done the opposite of Ping.
That's really bad.
Oh,
quick.
geez, he's showing a bit though.
Jeez,
He's showing a bit.
He's a smart dog. Oh, the 4 just nudged him. He's going to
Boys,
have to
there's
be.
still a lot left in
Yeah,
him.
I know,
Look at him
I
on the
know.
inside.
He
He's
looks
going to have
good.
to be good.
He
Can we
looks
get
good.
this
He
all
looks
looking
good.
fucked
He looks
off?
good.
Righto, get out of the way.
Come
Six.
on, Harry.
Right, he's going to mow the 6 down.
Come on,
surely.
Harry.
He's going to mow him down.
Come on, Harry.
He's run out.
Come
of
on,
juice.
Harry.
Mow him.
Come on,
Mow
Harry.
him down, Harry.
Go, Harry.
Go!
He's run out of juice. Jeezy done well. Look, he got squeezed at the start out of the squeeze box, which is not ideal.
He did well for the
Then
conditions.
he hustled up and then got nudged and then railed again. That was a great run.
Yeah.
And
Unracking.
Not great enough.
Unlucky. We'll go to Pedro now. 8-leg multi.
G'day, Reggies. Old boys versus young guns. Let's go. Well, chasing some value this weekend, and I
shocking.
do like the showdown. Port Adelaide versus Adelaide. What an absolute cracker of a game. Big derby. I'm going to have a 4-leg multi, 4-leg same-game multi on that one. So I'm going to go Port Adelaide, 1-39. Mitch Georgiades, 2+ goals. Darcy Fogarty, 2+. And I'll throw Zach Butters in there for 25+ disposals. Thanks to our wagering partner Neds. They're going to give me $8 odds for that, so I'll have 5 units on the showdown. Cheers, boys. Attack.
What a dog shit bet.
I reckon he's done that on purpose.
I don't reckon he has at all.
You don't?
I was like,
terrible.
remember when fucking
That's disgusting. That's
Remember
just
when
give me your 5 units.
Button tipped against Yabby pumped?
Oh, he did too. He just had no
Oh,
idea.
these blokes have just got no clue.
Oh,
we give them the world.
No.
They just shit on us.
all over it.
No, what are you doing, Tom?
Mate, it seems to
Can
be...
you get back to doing what you were and winning?
Yeah, well, I'm fucking trying, mate.
Just bet with what you like, what you want to win.
Well,
that usually works.
I'm going... It seems to be a day where we're all heading to the Gold Coast with a 2-leg multi.
We're going to be heading to Brizzy. Fucking.
So I've got a Gold Coast 2-leg multi here. I was actually talking to my mate Blair Gibson, who
true.
knows a bit about southern Queensland and the horses and the tracks down there. And I said, which horses are going to win? And he said, these 2 cunts look pretty good. So it's as simple as that, boys. We're heading to Gold Coast Race 1, number 9, Best Dollar to win. And Gold Coast Race 2, number 8, John Rambo to
Johnny
win.
Ram.
Going to chuck
Johnny
those 2
Rams.
in a multi, paying $16.20, and I'll have all 5 units on. And that's all you need to know, because I didn't look at the form.
What,
Gibbo did.
16.20? 5 units?
Yep.
Wowza.
One's paying $3.60, the other's paying
How's the
$4.50.
each way on that?
Big time.
Yeah, I didn't do it, but here, I'll cop the
Here's
glory.
my bet, but
Hey,
if he
Gibbo's
gets it
getting the
wrong-
glory.
He did.
I fucking told him.
So
now
that's
look.
2.
like I said,
or
I can't
3
even
of
tell
us.
you the jockeys on them.
Okay, that's handy.
You've got 2.
Get around them.
2 legs of Gold Coast. I've gone 2 legs of Gold Coast. Keato's
Different
also
races, though,
gone
aren't we?
2.
Yeah,
There's
those
a lot of
two
Gold
are.
coasting.
Those 2 are.
We've a lot of Gold
Well, that's
Coast.
where the fucking big names are. boys.
They fucking
On the
are.
GC. J-Mac's going to walk out of there with a fucking fake tan and an arm sleeve. He's given up jockeying. He's given up riding horses. And he's on the stick. And he's going to the next fucking IBFF or whatever it's called. Leaderboards, guys. I was meant to post them. I've been fucking busy at work. You know how it is.
I doubt much has changed on there. Everyone's just got a bit shit.
No,
There's been
well,
a few winners.
So this doesn't include last weekend, which
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't matter. Just take 5 off everything.
Yep.
But because it was in May, like last Saturday was May the 3rd, so it will go in next month's ones. But current leaderboards in the old boys, make sure I do it for all segments because I will forget. Tommy plus 39.5. Gropes plus 0.4.
Oh,
Jace minus 7.5. So
Okay,
we
that's
are
not as
all
bad.
we're all producing.
That's not as
too
bad.
bad.
as
Team
I thought.
total of plus 32.4. And then for the old boys, Keato is plus 36.5. Pedro is negative 1. And Rocket is minus 25.5. And they are on plus 10. So we've got them by 22 odd units.
I
Nice,
honestly
boys.
am just happy. This one is obviously a collective team effort, but I like to not be last in any segment.
Well, you are, but
Well, for us we are. but Rocket
Well, I
is
just
shitter.
didn't want you to say something and then someone goes, "Oh, fucking Jason."
I'm talking about Rocket.
Yeah, I know.
Rocket's shitter.
I'm
Yeah,
hearing
Rocket.
it.
Don't make me feel shitter than
I didn't
am.
want you to get hassled in the morning. But we know with Rocket, he almost won a 300.
Yeah.
They all scored in
It's-
the first half, and it was
Yeah.
like, oh no. And the only one he had left was the winger.
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
can't
Is,
come
we know that it is not over with him betting
Yeah,
until the last bet is finished.
Yep.
The dog.
Till the fat lady sings.
Unless we've got a
Unless we do it once.
no lead is safe.
Man, that's why I
Never.
thought today, like, with those two things, I was going to do the place as well, but I thought, fuck it. I'm going to just take a bit out of their book and
Yeah,
just have a
launch.
bit of a swing this
Yep.
week.
Yep.
Right,
Right,
should we hear
let's
from him?
go.
We heard from Rocket?
Let's go. Oh, sorry, Rocket. Yeah, let's go.
Boys, punters, Queenslanders, the privileged, Rocket Trophies, raring to go. This weekend, let's go, old boys versus the young guns. Let's go Bulldogs versus Raiders. 4-leg multi, anytime try scorers. Savage, Young, Kickow, Burton. 5 units at around $117.90, only on Neds. Jump on it, stay hard.
Well, I'm glad that we did it the way we did it now, because that just worked beautifully.
Yep.
Talking about him doing it and Busca.
I've been, Kickow's been one that I've personally just put on any time the last few weeks, and he hasn't scored. So that's one that I'm going to keep doing until
due.
he's due.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That big fucker is due to just run over someone close to the line. So.
He's mountain.
Yeah.
He's Mountain Dew. Right, let's go
Yeah.
to the bananas. The bananas. Now, there's been a bit of talk of whether we can get a couple of banana in
Costumes.
pajama costumes for next weekend and put these two units in there and then make them go anarezzle
That would be awesome.
Or
in
jelly
the banana
wrestle.
suits.
Oh, that'd be
We
great.
don't want to see that, Jason. Both just trying to
I
grab
love
a bit
that.
of tit.
Well, yeah, white t-shirt party maybe.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, let us know if you own.
It'd be excellent if you owned one.
Yeah, and you could just bring it, or we could just buy some and
Yeah.
express post it.
So anyway, look, it's just a bit of chat. We'll see what Barbs has to say. See if he's going to take us on in the betting
Yeah.
with the
true.
Bronx, actually.
Oh, that's right. We
Let's hear
mentioned
from the
Rabbitohs.
mighty B1.
Oh, do you reckon he'll be chirping?
Reggies.
Oh,
He's in a
Well, Mr.
In the
Keating.
stairwell.
Lads, look like the challenge has been thrown down for this week's Rabbits v Bronx game, and I tell you what, I've come up with something. It's harmless, but a bit of pride to put on the line. So, Gropes, considering you've mouthed off, with the line with Neds as 10.5, I want 15.5 start, considering team lists. And the fact that the day's all about wearing jerseys next weekend whilst punting and drinking bulk amounts of piss, the loser must wear the respective jersey of the other player for an hour. So put your one in where your mouth is, big son.
Your one in.
And I'll provide the Rabbits jumper. You bring the Bronx one, and we're fucking on. Fellas, this week I'm going to Caulfield, race 8, number 5, Limbs Cel Toro. Group 1 winner in Singapore. Brought back to Australia by Dan Maher. He's been Group 1 placed his last 2. Trialled quite impressively. And he's been back from 14s to 8s already. And I have a little bit of mail from the stable. So I'm going to have 2.5 units each way him at $8 and $2.60. Kobe Jennings to take the ride from barrier 3. I think it's value, boys. So, yeah, 2.5 units each way. Race 8 at Caulfield, number 5, Limbs Cel Toro. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
Righto. Now, if you missed it the first time, you would have heard the 38 echoes afterwards. So hang on, we'll just wait for that to finish. And righto, now we can move on. I don't know where he's got 15.5 from. As he even said, the line is 10.5.
So if it was going fairly, it'd be a 10.5 start.
And
And-
that'd be subject to me agreeing.
Yeah.
And
we said that we
like
can just
any
say
start.
And after their performance last week, you're not really confident in
Well,
them,
I
are
was
you?
going to give him a fair old 6 points. You know,
I would agree to that as well.
give him
double
a converted
digits though.
try. Not having 15.
Double digits though with a couple
But
of big ins for
Are
the
you
bunnies.
willing
is
to
nervous.
negotiate whatever the line is, though,
If it was
and
a
then
box-
do what he said, take the jersey and you wear it for an hour?
If it was a box of piss, I'd just do the 15.5.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But have you got to wear
I've gotta
that?
wear
Pride
that
on the line,
shit.
yeah.
I'm not fucking doing 15.5.
I don't know. Well, you guys can negotiate what
No,
the
well,
line is.
oi, credit to him. He's thrown something out there.
So the counter offer is a 6.5.
You can have a try, mate.
And then you
a-
try and meet in the middle.
5.5. And then it'll be where the
You
because we
probably have
need
to
to wear
negotiate.
these,
Well-
otherwise we're not going to get let in.
Well, common ground, you're going to have to move once more to meet in the middle, aren't you? So hit him with a 2-head start, and then you might get to 6. Or
Classic.
you got to be willing to get to
negotiation
about 8
skills.
or 10.
Yeah, that's
You
where
know,
that's
in
where
the
we'll
middle.
end up.
Yeah, right.
You know, you got to do it right.
But I think that's a good idea, though.
Yeah,
Because we'll be wearing these jerseys, but yeah, one of you cunts, or actually Barbs will be wearing his.
I'm not
fucking-
real keen to fucking take me Bronx jersey as well.
No.
Anyway, I'm sure we can leave it there and pick it up next day. Good on you, B1. Let's hear from these young fella.
These little bloke.
Reggies,
Whoa.
TBR here for the banana segment. This week I'm off to the Gold Coast. Gold Coast Race 3, number 10. My old horse, Cinque Terre.
Ooh.
The trainer reckons it's flying. Going good, coming off the last start winner at Doomben. I'm going to take it at $6, top 4. I'm going to have 5 units to win. I just think it'll be third up and peaking and can't go wrong. Good luck, happy punting, and remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
Sorry, what did he just say?
I thought he said top 4, but
Yeah.
then he went to win. I'm
$6 top 4, I thought he did.
Righto.
So he was getting $6 odds for it to run top 4.
Okay.
With Neds, obviously.
So he didn't have any units on the win?
I don't think so.
Well,
That's not how I interpreted it.
Right, we need to...
I
We
was
might
a bit
need
confused.
to-
I thought the first part was top 4, but then I thought he said
Are we
he's
able
put
to
it on
just
the win.
play skip through to the last fucking
I think it is just the top 4.
15
Is it?
seconds?
Gold Coast Race 3.
Yeah, I've got it here. I just want to know what his staking plan was.
Hold on. Let me go.
That's all.
The trainer reckons it's flying. Going good, coming off the last start winner at Doomben. I'm going to take it at $6, top 4. I'm going to have 5 units to win. I just think it'll be third.
I
Right,
think
I
he
I think
just
when
made
he
a
said
bit of
5
a
units,
mistake.
5 units to win is what thrown me. But
Have
obviously
you-
it's 5 units to
it's-
finish top 4.
It's fucking 850 here as we speak. What's going on there?
I don't know, mate. Bit of
I've
a
got
fucking
850 on
bit of a lag, maybe.
Hang on.
Anyway,
I've still got 850 here.
To
that's,
finish top 4.
Yeah, but Jace has got 6s. Yeah, that's Ned's looking after me, boys.
Yep,
Oh, a bit of G1 privilege.
Bit of G1
Yeah.
priv.
Your account's boosted.
Permanent booster.
So I'll have to
Yeah.
work out what we do there.
Well, we might start
leaderboards.
betting on that fucking laptop.
Leaderboards for the bananas. We've got Barbary B1 plus 42 units,
Oh.
which is just excellent to
Barbary.
see. And then you've got Tommy Button TBR B2 at negative 1.9.
It's not really negative one. It's not
Barb's
bad by any means, but
Barb's
plus
just-
42.
Just walking away slowly.
Tied in.
Yeah.
Very,
It will move
Yeah.
out.
very nice.
Yeah. So look, fucking they're both going well, considering last year it was down to the last round and they were both negative
Shocking.
triple digits.
Yeah. It's a good turnaround, isn't
Look,
it?
I love it. It's
Oh,
fucking excellent.
imagine, do you know how shattered B1 would be if Button, or if he won that, could he get above Barbary this week?
Well, it depends
Nah.
what odds he gets.
He might not be, because I was going to say, imagine how disheartened Barbary would be if he was winning all year and he couldn't just trout around with the thing.
at the event.
He'd be
Imagine
shattered.
getting dethroned at the Milton Common.
We might have to give him 850 just for that.
Oh, it's a bit of a foul say.
Oi, in saying that, though, the lead could change while they're there, which is
It
the
could.
funnest part.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Button could
man,
pull off a
I'm looking
fucking
forward
first
to that.
four.
Last time we had all the Reggies there once was pre-fight.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the day of.
Yeah, that's right.
And everyone was there and fucking just got around Barbs.
Yeah, and he had his little bit of poly.
I was
didn't he?
like actually going, can this win? Like, please win. This will be unreal.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
didn't, unfortunately, but if that happened, I reckon if any of us get up next week, it'll be pride.
Oh.
You'll be etched right into Reggie's history.
Yeah. Right, it's Group 1 time. It is, we're going to Morphetville for the last of their Group 1 carnival. On Saturday, race 8, we've got the Goodwood. Yeah, I like this little race. It's pretty interesting to see the top weight compared to some others, which is unfortunate for poor old Charm Stone and Climbing Star. But let's hear from Barbs, eh? See what he's got to say about the
trivia
mighty
this week, you reckon?
Goodwood. Yeah, well. Did he ask one last week? No.
Righto, Reggies, the Group 1 this week. We head back to the City of Churches. I'm not going to repeat what I've said the last 2 weeks about Adelaide, South Australia. But anyway, first run in 1881, the Goodwood Handicap. It was originally run over a mile, and it was shortened to 1,200 metres in 1972, and it was granted Group 1 status in 1983. It's for $1 million, 1,200 metres at Morphetville. Now, notable winners, Takeover Target, obviously. Black Caviar, of course.
It's won everything.
Ori Star in the 40s. Very, very good horse. And
I remember that.
recently, Lombardo, I was actually in the car with a fella who trains a horse for the winner of, trains a horse for the owner of Lombardo the day he won it, and it was quite an unbelievable thing to be a part of. But, yeah, it's one of those races this year where I don't really know where to look, so I'm just going to back the best horse in the race, boys. And unfortunately, from barrier 12, I think it's Giga Kick. 54.5 kilos. I've got no fucking idea how he got 54.5 in this race. How he's got to give Stretton Angel half a kilo and Shagrippa and Charmstone a kilo and a kilo and a half respectively is just completely off its head to me. Look, great race. It's always been a great race, but I think Sir Sway will go forward, and I do believe that it won't matter where Giga Kick posies up, because apart from Reserve Bank, there's no horse with any sort of fucking form or any sort of star power like Giga Kick has. I think he'll just absolutely kill him. Stretton Angel's going to get back from barrier 1. I just think he's going to be too good. So I'll be having all 5 units, number 7, Giga Kick. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
No question.
No trivia for you, mate.
Ah, well.
He also wasn't singing
still undefeated
in a toilet bowl this recording.
Yeah, did he make his way through the tunnel on the first call and then pop out the door?
Yeah, he was obviously in a stairwell or something that first time, mate.
Yeah.
I am just going to go straight off the back of that and say I'm doing the same thing, man.
So am I.
Yeah.
I looked at it today and just went, yes,
So you got Charmstone, Climbing Star, who are the top weights, and Giga Kick, who's fucking won an Everest. Gets 2 kilos off him.
Yeah.
First up privileges, eh?
Nah, he hasn't won in forever. So he hasn't won since he was a 3-year-old, and I think, isn't he 5 now? Let me just have a look.
I'll tell you what he is. He's fucking good horse.
He's 5 and he hasn't won since he was 3. So that's a long time. So that's why he's obviously getting the little weight swing there.
Jared Haynes speech.
Mate, if he doesn't win this, that might, he might just need to stop competing in Group 1s.
But it's a first up. They won't just go, nah.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
not good enough anymore.
No, they're going to take him to Brisbane after
Will
this.
they?
Yeah. So
Winter Carnival.
Yeah. So they might try and I think it'll be too good for them here though.
A giga
If he had 59 or something, old gig punch,
big terror punch,
then you'd try and go away from it. Wankers.
Terror punch.
Sorry. Tom encouraged me there.
But yeah, Watch Me Win, for instance, has got more weight than Giga Kick, and it's insane. So we'll see. Maybe he's not the same horse as he was, but if he is, he'll murder them. So I'm just going to take him.
Yep.
I'm going to take him, and I'm going to back him with all my units.
I'm not going to waste anyone's time later on. I'm doing the exact same thing.
No worries.
I might waste a little bit of time because I'm going Giga, but I am adding a bit of value.
See, I went to do this same thing, Jay. So I went,
enough.
I'll go same race multi, and then I went, nah.
Yeah, I did the same.
I can't trust anything else.
That's exactly what I've done. Yeah, you cannot go past Giga Kick for the win, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion. But to add a bit of an odds booster, I've gone Amina top 3.
Righto.
Ran a top 3.
That was a
in
great
Group
first
1.
up performance.
Yes, it
Fuck
was.
all weight
Ran
too.
a place last time out in a Group 1 as well. And I just look at the weight and the rest of the field and who I think is going to shit the bed. And I don't think Amina will. I think it'll be in and amongst the mix.
Yep.
And I think it should sneak in for maybe a third or a second, 15 lengths behind Giga Kick.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
The only other one, well, we'll let Pedro and Keato and that go because they might be backing them. So I don't want to.
You're getting
we'll see what they say.
685, by the way, for that.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just
Pretty
slapping
good.
all 5
Top
units
3,
on
was it,
mate.
Amina?
Top 3,
Yep.
Amina, Giga Kick, win.
Righto, let's hear from. We've done a bit different here, but we'll go Keato.
Yep.
Reginald's Group 1 racing back at Morphetville. Protest pending from last week. Protest.
Come off it.
Protest.
I'm glad he brought this up.
Yeah, look, I'm listening for an upheld decision tonight or in the morning so I can collect my units. All the evidence has been provided. G1 made a decision and it was the wrong one. Look, it's simple for me this week. Definitely not singling just one out in fear of it being scratched. So let's take a box trifecta. Numbers 2, 6, 7, 8, 12. It's only 8% of the dividend, but that's a cha-ching, cha-ching. Until next week, happy punting, stay safe.
That's what we do need a cha-ching.
We need sum it up in
Righto.
crickets.
So, missed the show last week. I did myself, but I was obviously at work. Got a bit of time to do the bet slips up, so done them up. Looked at Keato's, saw it was scratched already before we'd even released the show. So I did what I did on the post and put the line through it. Text him 4 a.m. for when he got up. Said, mate, scratched again. What are we doing? And he said, fuck's sake, 1, 2, 15 Quinella, 5 units. And I went, no dramas. I did this last night and sent him the screenshot of the thing. But I'll change. I'm reading off me fucking text here. Did this last night, but I'll change it to the Quinella. And he goes, all good. Leave it at that. I need the 5 units.
There you go.
So there's your protest. Turn it sideways and stick it straight up ya.
Yeah.
So he's tried to sneak one in there, well and truly knowing his response.
The evidence is there.
The evidence is there.
He said it himself.
Yeah, he has.
Anyway.
Nice try, Keato, but that's shady coming
Get
from the
fucked,
bloke
mate.
who wrote our
agreement.
hunting
Nah, it's not an
legislation.
agreement. He's told me it can't be an agreement because people get paid on agreements. It's a constitution.
Yes, exactly. Well, he wrote the Constitution and now he's not abiding by it. It's fuck. There's got to be an
Mate,
investigation.
I don't reckon Keato will be paying for a beer at the Milton Common.
No.
I wouldn't have thought so.
No, I don't reckon.
Fuck
Which is
no.
going to hurt us.
Yeah.
Quinn, what's your opinion there, mate? If someone says all good, leave it at
No,
that.
he's gone back on his word.
Yeah.
There you go. Quinn has
Quinn's
decided.
decided, Keato. Take it up with him, mate. If you're gonna
Flog me, BK, please. You're a good bloke.
I'm going to go as far as suggesting a 10-unit deduction.
Oh, for trying to pull the wool over it.
Yeah.
like a
For
fine.
trying and
Just in this segment, is he getting units deleted about this?
think about it. He's well and truly known what he's done.
Right.
That
Well,
does-
have a
Bet you
think
wish you
about it.
kept your big gob shut now, mate.
Punishment.
Right,
There has to be
let's go to Rocket, eh?
Righto.
Oh, Pedro here, sorry.
Okay, Pedro, that'll do.
All right, Grade 1 racing.
We know who
Morphetville to
runs the
Goodwood. Trying to find some good value. And I do like Amina the way I ran in for second the other week. But I think Charmstone's going to be right up there too. So I'm going to have a same race multi. Number 1, Charmstone, top 3. Number 12, Amina, top 3. Between them two, Neds are going to give me $10 odds, $10.50.
That's pretty nice.
Delicious. So it's Charmstone and Amina to both be in the top 3. Great odds. Cheers, boys. 5 units. Attack.
Good on him for thinking about a different sort of approach.
Yeah, well, Amina was always a big chance after it run a drum for him last.
Yeah, exactly. And as soon as he said that, I went, he's going to do the same bet as me here. But he hasn't, and I'm glad. I hope I stay on my own.
Righto. As you can see, we know who runs the show. Quinn basically said, no, we're playing Pedro's. So let's go to Rocket.
Boys, punters, Queenslanders, Rockets, Roughies, raring to go. Group 1 this weekend, Morphetville, race 8, the Goodwood. Let's go a same race multi. Horses 7, Giga Kick, 8, Reserve Bank, and 11, Generosity. 5 units at about $18, only on Neds. Jump on it, stay hard.
I'm so glad I let that go now because I was going to say the only other one that's coming from like a different line is Generosity because it ran in the Quokka.
True.
Behind Overpass and that. In front of Overpass,
What's he done there again, sorry? The trifecta?
He went the same race on
top
multi.
3 or top 4 though.
Yeah, no, I was like, he just sort of named the 3 horses.
So we'll assume.
I don't know.
You'd assume with his betting methods, he's
Well,
gone.
we won't assume. We'll ask.
Well, that I just mean,
we'll
unless
get
he'd
it.
said something, I just heard him say the 3 names.
Yeah.
but he
Righto,
didn't-
boys. Hang on. We'll work this out because he said $18. Reserve Bank.
Well, you get boosted odds on that awesome laptop of yours.
What do we got there? That's 31, so that doesn't work.
Let
I
me
reckon
quickly-
it's
So he's gone.
Giga Kick win, Reserve Bank top 3, and Generosity top 4 is 17 right now.
Yeah.
We'll confirm with him.
We'll
after.
confirm with him, but I'll tell you what, I think I've just done a bit of investigative
Well,
work
if you
there.
go Giga Kick top 3, Reserve Bank top 3, Generosity top 3,
It's $18, is it?
17.
Oh, we'll have to ask him because we can't have this
That
type of.
fucking
We
silly
cannot
little
have
laptop of
this.
yours.
Because he'll just say whatever he wants after the race.
Yeah.
So
He
we'll
can
be
have
finding
another
out what McDaddy.
second
The
chance.
Constitution will be finding out.
Well, the Constitution's
We
fucking
don't want
corrupt.
We don't want another old boy fine.
Yeah. Where they're
Fine
handing out
units.
deductions like it's nothing.
Keato will be handing out left and rights next weekend if we deduct him. He would be so
Let's hear from the mighty Button. I reckon it'll be 4 units and 1 on the first 4. How's that? Big.
Reggies, TBR here, coming off the back of Archer weekend in Rockhampton, and another man of the match performance by me from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Certainly, that's 3 in a row, and I'm going for the 4-peat next year. Anyway, still getting over it, but I've got my tips for this week. I'm going to go in the Goodwood, number 6, Stretton Angel, $3.50 for top 3. I think that's a gift. I'm going to have 5 units on Stretton Angel to run top 3. Good luck, happy punting, and remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
Well, who? I just had this thought in my head then when he's saying he was like MVP pretty much on the piss hooking
best
in,
on ground.
training for next weekend. Who is the favourite for MVP out of Barbs and Button, piss wise? Like going. What do you
jeez,
think?
mate.
Like, who would you start? Where's the line? Like,
Okay,
where'd
I
you-
don't want to come out harsh here, but if he's true to his word and Button's doing 6 a.m.ers and Barbara's doing a little bit of pieces. Just based
We've
off,
gone straight there.
just off past experience.
Yeah, no, you can only go off your past performances.
I just mean, I reckon
But,
they'll
hey,
be
it can be
eyeing each
different.
other off for the day, trying to
Yeah.
outdo the other cunt all day.
But we've
I'm
also
like-
mentioned that MVP isn't just who can get the fucking drunkest and drink
No,
heaps of piss.
but dancing on tables is a big positive.
That's a big positive.
He's a stayer.
Dry
he's a stayer.
jocks,
And
big
that-
positive.
That's the thing with that too is I've seen.
It's a Melbourne
Don't
Cup.
get me wrong. Barbs can fucking tip him in,
He can fucking drink a lot.
but I've seen him at 4 a.m,
Yeah.
and it ain't good.
Nah. The man can consume, but the aftermath.
It's not good.
Well, I'm
So-
looking forward to the battle of B1, B2.
Yeah.
This could be huge.
Well, we've already set up a few little novelty events for him.
100%. It'll be like the Naked
got
Mile,
a
except
Goanna
without
res-
the fats.
Yeah.
We got Goanna Wrestling Forum in costumes. We've got actual punting that they do every week, and now we've got who's going to be MVP.
Might have to have a boat race between us and the old cunts or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be right. We'll be right. That is it for Group
right?
1 racing. Let's do the dart, eh? We'll get that done.
The Darty, the Jeremy Cameron.
All right. Now, as we all know, the dart of the week brought to you by Neds. They're a great partner of ours, our wagering partner. They sponsor this punt show, and they provide things on their app just for us Reggies and just for you guys. So we can't thank them enough. They are going to be involved with us next weekend as well. Just got to iron out some stuff there. We've got a representative going to be there on the day. It's going to be fucking awesome, man.
Hosted pot as well.
Hosted pot. That's going to happen next Saturday within the Neds app. So there'll be more to come on that next week and how you get involved there. Look, we can't thank them enough for jumping on board with us this year. And yeah.
Get in the group now because that's where the pot will all be run from.
That's right.
Our Reggies group. The Reggies is the code to get in.
Yeah.
So get
Plain
in there
and
now.
simple.
Get ready.
Righto. I'm going to do the dart this week and we're going to go to Caulfield, are we not?
Yeah,
Race
Caulfield
three.
race 3, mate. I believe there's about 18.
19, I
19.
believe, Tom. So, yeah,
No
just avoid
scratchings
the
as of
20,
yet.
mate.
Let's avoid the ones that get scratched.
Want me to get my deadly camera skills out?
Yeah, you do that.
Righto.
I'll trout off.
We want to hit 19, don't we?
Wow, mate.
Mr. Buster.
Curb.
Big horse, that thing.
Top weight.
Right.
It's actually the bottom weight.
Righto.
I'm ready when you are.
Are you right? Righto, I'm going.
Oh,
Tink.
5.
Number 5.
All right.
Deal.
We have Fortune, which is what we'll get when this thing.
Friends of the show.
How
Friends of the show.
How good is this, boys? We got Fortune out of the park.
Yeah, we love
Out of
that.
the car park. We love a car park here at the Reggies. Jamie Mott on board, Annabelle and Rob Archibald.
Great friends of the show.
Paying
Yep.
$8 to win, but like we've said plenty of times, you can go get yourself a little top 3 or 4 there. $2.20 top 4, $2.80 top 3, $4 top 2. Pick what you want. Get on it.
8s for the win is
Yeah.
very
Love that.
delicious.
Jump
here.
on the Neds app, join the group, do everything you got to do to be a part of this pot next week. It's going to be a cracker.
Oh, it's what punting dreams are made of.
Yeah.
It is. Having heaps of blokes riding a bet home together in one room responsibly.
Toey for it.
Now,
Very.
look, Fortune doesn't win out of turn, boys. I'll just have you know.
Awesome.
And look, not the greatest
But,
stats
mate, it
I've ever
opened at
seen, but
950s and it's
he's
down to
ready.
8s.
Yeah, they've just punished it.
Yeah,
in.
I would absolutely hate to get a horse once that isn't the very outside barrier. That'd fucking.
Imagine getting barrier 3
That'd
or
suck, man.
4.
That would suck. That would suck.
I would hate it.
Thank God we didn't get that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you aimed at the 5, didn't you?
Fuck that off. Right, let's go. Championships punting. Oh, hang on. Group 1 leaderboards, boys. Look, Button's flying. So is
Yeah.
Tommy Dale. Button, plus 47. Tommy, plus 42. Pedro, right back in it, plus 17. Gropes, negative 3.5.
Speaking of third person.
Jace, negative 30. How's the congestion here? Like the fucking M1. Negative 30 for Jace, negative 30.3 for Rocket, negative 31.1 for Keato, negative 37.5 for Barbs.
Congested shit.
That
it's a big
is-
constipation down the bottom.
Yeah, big ass plug down the guts.
Yeah, so that's where we're at there for the leaderboards for the Group 1. And now we'll move into the championships, which listeners are flying, leaderboards to come.
As they should. We say this every
Yeah,
week.
well, they've got a stack of thousands.
Who we got,
putting the
Tommy?
best-
So, listeners, this week, Tommy Miles has selected James Delaney. Now, let me say that again. Delaney.
Just to give
Right.
context for the
Now,
English.
we'll go through some things here. We've got Jim D. Dead End.
Oh.
What's this? Heading down a different path here. Upper Jimmy on time elbow.
Oh, delayed.
Knee.
And then knee.
Oh my god. That is.
Who was that?
That was Shane Bennett.
Yeah,
He's pretty good, that
he
cunt.
must sit there and fucking do that.
He just locks in and goes, right.
And he said also, don't fuck it up, D. Alley.
Nice.
Jimmy D. Walkway. Jimmy DeLaneway, Jimmy D. Roadie, Upper the Streets, James D. Highway, Jimmy D. Streety, I think we've got it.
We've got the picture.
We've got the idea.
Let's
yeah.
go off roadie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, let's hear from him. Let's see if he read any of these.
Reggies, how are we all? It's Jimmy on time elbow. I love it. Firstly,
there you
I'd
go.
just like to thank what an honour it is to be on G1 Groper's show. Anyway, I've got a 6-leg multi. I'm going to have 3 units on it. I'm going to go Groper's Hawks, my Swannies, the Crows,
Yes.
Lions, Broncos, Storm.
Silly bloke.
Paying about $5.50.
Yep.
With my other two units, I'm going to go a 2-legger or a 2-army. I'm going to go Morphetville Race 8, Giga Kick, into Gold Coast Race 5, Beedman. That's paying about $3. $3.70, I think.
Yep, Giga into Beedman.
Anyway, that's it. Thanks for letting me be on the show, boys. And remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
Ah, Zamoya.
Good on you,
That was
mate.
great.
Hey, I think I'll now forever say I've got a 3 armour instead of a 3-legger.
How
that
have we
is.
never thought of that?
That was well done.
Good on you.
Well done.
Now
on
you
you, Jimmy.
just see it's guys like that. You just hope they fucking win this week so we can hear from them again.
And if you're going to win, you're getting in your fucking car and you're going straight.
You're gonna have to
Milton
come to
Common.
You come into Brizzy.
You are, man.
Oh, that's good
Use your
stuff.
funds that you win from. Get you there.
Now, good choice back in the Hawks. I think we play Melbourne this week too. So
Yeah. Back in the Bronx, though, and the Hawks in the same multi hasn't worked.
don't do
on the
that.
show.
Do not do that.
Nah.
Even if you take Hawthorn 60 plus, they still won't be the
Yep.
problem.
Nah, the boys will bounce back.
Let's move on.
Let's.
I'm gonna have a three armor. 3 horse. Or 3 dog, 3 armor. Gold Coast Race 5, number 3, Beedman. I'm backing Beedman as well. Big Darren. Peter and Paul Snowden, 2-year-old. James McDonald. Fucking just stop.
yeah.
Stop ticking next all the boxes, please. Wins into Gold Coast Race 7, Ilias, which I've backed in the old boys.
He's doubling down.
Just a place
Okay.
here in the champs. Into Giga Kick to win. $10, 5 units.
Nice.
So that's me, 3 armor.
So if all of it comes off, you could be having an absolute wonderful day.
If I win no, because if Ilias places, I'm still sort of around it in the
yeah,
champs,
but if Ilias wins, you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the place.
Yeah.
So
Oh, thank you.
Well, just had to confirm that with you.
All right, who wants to go?
You go, mate.
I'll take it. Mine's short and sweet, boys.
That's good.
We love second rowers, Tom, don't we?
We love them.
Not again.
It's
We
just,
love 'em,
it's
Jace.
well known.
We
But
love 'em.
I'm going left field here because you know who's going to score this week, boys? The second rower who bombed the biggest
Sewer.
try
Oh.
of the year, the decade, the century, Jaden Sewer.
Really?
So
Redemption.
I've got a 3 armor with Sewer into Dallin Wateni-Zalesniak.
DW.
Into overs, over 46.5 for the Dargs and Wars game because I think it's going to be a bit of a try fest. It has been in the past. I think there'll be a lot of try scorers, but I'm going to go with these 2, and that's going to get me $9.30. So I'm just going
Right.
to bang all 5 units on them.
So it's a same game.
It's the same game. It's the same
righto.
game. And I just thought Sewer's going to be just absolutely suing for the try line. His knees aren't going to be in the way this time.
Well, it'll be funny if he does. They'll be laughing. You watch. If
Yeah.
he scores, the whole team will go over
Exactly.
with smiles on
He'll
their
know.
faces.
He'll fucking know. Redemption. He could be my new second rower that I back.
Righto. Good stuff.
Right, boys. UFC 325 this weekend for Australia,
Well, he's
for
back
all
in
rugby
Adelaide.
league biffin fans across
Fucking
our country, for the greater good of entertaining stinks across the world and fucking sniffers off for good. I'm going JDM by KO
Yes.
to knock this fuck
Oh,
out.
by KO.
Fucking oath.
Because he can't.
Stiffy.
You reckon can't win if it goes 5?
Oh, not that he can't win. I just feel like he's going to get taken down, and he'll probably might like have a round or two where
He
there's
gets
a bit of a
sniffed.
scuffle and he gets sniffed. But
Yeah.
I feel like it starts on the feet. 5 rounds. He's got 5 chances for a couple of minutes to land one, and he's in 17 fights in a row. done some great things. Great striker. I just feel like he can fucking do it.
I like your thinking there a lot.
And just like I said, Aussie behind him, paying $4.50 for the knockout. So I'm going all 5.
What bang
on that.
Nice.
And just you're hearing Bilal carry on saying he's going to just outstrike him. You'll see my Canelo hands, and I'm thinking, all right, sweet. Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
But I doubt
Do
it. I just see him doing the same thing he does, and peppering around for a couple of minutes, and then
Especially
grabbing and
now
sniffing.
that he has the belt too. It feels like he's just going to do a job to try and keep it.
Yeah.
So
I've been watching the embedded stuff with this one leading up. Fuck, he's a cool character, Jack. Like he's not. He
Not
doesn't.
Bilal.
No, but I just mean cool and calm. Like he doesn't really get fired up about anything. He doesn't really lip up. He's just very calm and shit.
right.
But
dangerous man too.
Fucking oath.
Fuck yeah.
Looks
Love
like
it.
a fighter too.
His nose it has been punched in a lot.
Yeah, right.
Not that I've seen it too many times, but look at him.
So what are we getting for that?
$4.50, mate.
Oh, 5
$4.50
units?
for all
Beautiful.
5. Yeah, I was going to do a bit of a multi, and I thought,
No.
fuck it, just
No.
go. Yeah.
Righto, sounds good.
Beauty.
That's probably all we got time for, guys. We've got to get going. Some of us have got to go to whack.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Recorded a little bit earlier today just to squeeze it in. I couldn't miss 2 in a row.
No.
Couldn't miss 2 in a row.
The own
It would've
show.
been-
Not the punch show, mate.
Especially with old mate giving me a little drive-by there. It would've sucked.
How good is that? That he's just like, fucking could be on
Yeah.
Groper's show.
if you weren't here, it would have been pointless.
Look, it's fucking just good that everyone's aware.
Couple of years in, they
That's
still
right.
know.
Yeah.
Righto, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you Wednesday morning for another sports show. Happy punting
And honestly, fire up for next weekend.
fire up for
Can't
next
say it
weekend.
enough.
We're gonna have Neds there. We're gonna have the old boys there. We're gonna have fucking the bananas there. It's gonna be biblical. You don't want to
Join
miss it.
the Neds group too, so you can be a part of the hosted pot that we'll be doing. So
Yeah,
get on
definitely.
now. Code THEREGGIES, all one word, simple.
Yeah.
Hooroo.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website